moon in Capricorn energy, as well as it being July 1st. So July message here for you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to roll this astrology dice. This is a zodiac dice. This is going to tell me who the next reading is for. We just did Cancer. Let's try again. I did Aries yesterday. Taurus. I did you yesterday as well. Taurus again. Taurus wants to say hi. Okay. Who else we got? Pisces. Pisces, you're next. Okay. From water sign to water sign. Okay, let me get my notes updated here so I can put on the screen who I'm reading for. Pisces. Oh, what happened? Okay. Bam. All right, what's up? Hey, this is Daniela. I am Purple Star Tarot. I am your cosmic cleric and your dice diviner. And this is a cosmic cast-in reading. This is going to explore the energy of the full moon in Capricorn and the July 2026 reading. So, cosmic casting, what is that? This is a blend of using tarot cards as well as astrology dice. So I will be rolling these astrology dice to see what the energies are being illuminated for you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. Fourth house, Saturn, Virgo. Okay. So what I look at when I look at these astrology dice, the first one that we look at is going to be telling us what the situation is at hand. Okay. So, situation, Saturn. Saturn energy. Saturn, I'll show you this card. Structure. Saturn is that discipline planet, that karma planet, the one that is really like structure, discipline, routine, all the things that it take to get to the next, to make anything happen, right? Time. Time is ruled by Saturn, okay? So the second one that we're looking at is Virgo. Okay, so Pisces. When it comes to the Virgo energy that we're looking at here, Virgo is telling you how to go about this action and or how to go about the situation, like what actions to take, the feelings around it. So Virgo energy is about service. The words that are on here is digest. Okay, so that's like really analyzing. I really feel like this is really having you take a look at your time management, right? As like analyzing how your structure is, analyzing your time, analyzing your routines, analyzing, because Virgo energy would be linked to sixth house. Okay, so the situation that we're looking at here is about you, what you do on a day-to-day basis, the routines that you're doing to maintain sanity. But we're going to see is specifically where it's asking you to look at it is the fourth house. Okay. Fourth house in astrology is about where your home is, your roots, your family, where you come from, right? Everything that you consider to be home, stability for you. Four is a number of stability. So Pisces, very strong message here, kind of repeating through all of the themes here. First, we're looking at full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn's earth energy. So that is stability, that is ambition, that is drive. Saturn is the planet of Capricorn. Virgo is earth energy, grounding. And then fourth house is linked to Pisces, or linked to Cancer. And Cancer is the season that we just got into. So during this Cancer season, all the way through the end of July, the cosmos are highlighting for you to really take stock of your home life, your structure. I kind of feel like, okay, so with Pisces energy, is very dreamer, visionary, artist, yeah, very imaginative person, but so much that you live up in the clouds of your dreams and going on little mental trips, that kind of energy is great. but you can't live in dreamland. You have to also be anchored to the earth, and that is what is showing here. Like, very important. Spirit wants you to think about that. Like, when it comes to your stability, are you grounded? Do you have routines at home? Do you are you taking care of yourself? Right? Okay, so let's look at tarot cards. Tarot is going, and I flipped my cards, and the first card I saw was the Moon card. Like, that's your card. Okay, let me shuffle these cards, and then I will get these out for you, Pisces, for guidance working with this energy. Woo woo. Awesome. I always love using like tarot cards and astrology dies together just to kind of like see that theme of energy throughout all of them, and also paying attention to like what the astrology is right now. Like, this is very like spot on for you. Of to balance being in the clouds, you gotta put your foot down on the earth. Okay, I'll be surprised to see that temperance card come out, because that's that imagery on temperance. It's like head in the clouds, but also one foot on the earth. Okay, so, all right, message for you. Ten of Wands, Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Okay, so Pisces. I feel like this message, okay, whenever I see this card, Ten of Wands, the Wands is fire energy, right? Okay, we see the fire, we see the red-haired person, like, but this trees, that's family related, especially linked with this 4, and then you did also get another 4 here. So 4, 4, this is 10. Okay, so this is really showing, okay, you're putting out other people's fires in your family, in your home. You're like, let me help here, let me help there, helping with everybody else and all that, because like you're a caring person. You are intuitive, you know like what people are asking of you, but when you are so busy putting out everybody else's fires, it's like you're not saving that fire for you and your own passions and the own things that you are needing to work on for your stability, for you to be able to create from yourself. Okay. Um, and I feel like this might be a learned pattern that you've had from your childhood. Whenever I see fourth house, that's what it makes me think of, is like, okay, going back to what are those patterns that we carry from our family, whether you were close to them or not. Um, okay, so Two of Swords coming out in the second position. Two of Swords is like, okay, 10 being a number of endings. Okay, you've gotten to the end of that. You've carried those sticks to the top, and it's like now it's time to make that decision of like, are you going to break this cycle or not? Okay, and that's going to be the tough choice of what to do around this. 2 being balance decisions, swords being your mental energy. So this is like it might be messing with your mind a little bit of like, you have that feeling in your heart that you're supposed to be there because you're a caring person, you're a water sign, but then it's like, oh, but I need to think about myself. Okay, and the future guidance that's coming out here is the 4 of Pentacles. 4 being a number of stability, Pentacles being your body, your skills, your resources, what you're able to share, your career, those things related to that. So it's like, it's telling you to quit being in the fire for other people, and you got to juggle your own things. You got to juggle your own stuff for your own stability. Okay, because home has been a little wonky, it looks like, because of helping everybody else. So you got to get back to yourself, understand what's stable for you. I shuffled these cards and you came back out. I showed you that moon card, okay? Moon card, Pisces, okay? Let's see. The cards that I look at underneath are like helpers for the cards above, like to kind of paint the full story for me. Um, yeah, okay, awesome. I love these cards for you, Pisces. Okay, awesome. So what I'm seeing is, I'll tell you the story. One card or 2 cards at a time. Situation is You're putting out everybody else's fires. And you know intuitively that, hey, I'm burning the midnight oil, with being in I'm feeling that because your daytime is so consumed with everybody else's stuff that you're dealing with, that in order for you to actually work on your dreams and your visions and your art and whatever your creative side is, that you're doing that after hours. Like you're doing that when it's nighttime, okay? Day and night. Fire to water, fire to nighttime, okay? So day to day routines with a major arcana, your intuition is telling you, but you're like kind of blocking that out a little bit of like, do I need to make this change or not? Which part of you is like, hell yeah, I need to make this change, but the other part's like, oh, but the people around me, what are they going to think? Okay, you're thinking about that, so you have this decision to make, but future guidance is showing you're choosing yourself. You're choosing your connection to the divine. This is the Chariot card. If you look at my linked videos, we just posted a Chariot video. Me and I did a reading with Talk Alchemy. So check that out. We talked a whole bunch about the Chariot card. So there might be a message in there for you. But with the Chariot here, like honestly, like you have yourself that's people pleasing. Okay, but then you have this higher self that's like, oh, I got to think about me and I got to think about this long vision, this dream, this thing that you want to achieve that you've been staying up all night working on and thinking about it, maybe. But this is like really telling you to trust that. This card's linked to Cancer as well. Cancer, fourth house, like something that is going to bring you back to that stability within yourself, trusting in your abilities to create awesome things, because you are to jump in this successful journey, this path that's going to lead you on making it happen. Okay, so the future outlook of what's going to happen is, it's up to you if you want this to happen or not, but like you focusing on your gifts, focusing on your skills, dialing it back a little bit so you can focus on your family, focus on, let's see the words on here: foundation, security, stability, savings. Okay? So, whatever you've been dishing out your energy for other people is telling you to reel that back in a little bit and go on this journey. So, like, I even talked about Six of Swords in that video too. It's kind of funny because Chariot energy. This is all we got: moon, air. Moon, actually no, moon, water, air. Okay, water, air. So it's like I'm just thinking of the double water there. It's like being in flow, getting in that little boat and following where the flow is taking you to. I feel like this is going to show you another path in this adventure of your creativity that you're going to be able to make it happen. Okay? But it's like a day-to-day thing that you're going to have to do for your own structure and your stability, and like really assessing the time that you spend. So you're not using that time to like, because you work with other people, and then when you get off work or whatever you're doing, that you have people in your house maybe, and how much of that time are you giving to yourself? Like really just kind of block off time. Like how much time are you spending scrolling on your phone, or just doing something that's like kind of pointless, watching silly YouTube videos, like so okay, I'm going to look at one more tarot card from a different deck, and we're going to get this final message here for you for guidance. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, one card just flew out. What was it? Seven of Cups. Okay. I'm going to read the affirmation that's on this card. I focus on clarity and discernment. So that's your message. I focus on clarity and discernment. Seven of Cups. Here is the traditional tarot rite. What tarot rite? Rider Waite Smith picture, the ones that Pamela Coleman Smith made. So that's the picture. And whenever I see that card, it's like, you got many choices, but one of these choices is probably not the best choice, right? It may look good, but I always think about that snake in there. It's like, is that snake poison? You don't know until you get really close to it. But when you've chosen that to be your cup you're going to drink from, you've already gotten pretty close to it, right? Okay, so choose wisely, discernment, choose your time wisely, so you can really dive into this vision. You can bring your vision to life. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. You're gonna bring your vision to life with pentacles being on the end, swords. It's like you've been thinking about this for a long time, but this is the time to actually reap the benefits from this dream that you've been having. Oh, this is the one I've been Virgo. You see them? Harvesting. That's the action to take, is to harvest, but it's like, how can you harvest anything if you haven't even planted it? That's the message. How can you harvest it if you haven't planted it? So schedule that time, make it happen. Tell your family, hey, I got a thing to do, and if you love me and respect me, I'm not going to be procrastinating no more, so I can get it done. Okay, that was the message for you, Pisces. Okay.